What's going on out there, folks? Rooster here in Tennessee. Going to do a quick video on an amplifier today. Ameritron AL811H will be in the auxiliary position for this video. I've already got the amp pre-tuned for peak output power. We'll be using a Bird 43P. I purchased it brand new. It just arrived today, so that's what we'll be using. Cosmetically, the amp is in okay shape. I wouldn't say great. I've got all the case screws out of it right now where I sprayed to clean the inside of it out. But it's missing some case screws in addition. Case is kind of scuffed up in some places, not in excellent shape. I'll give it another good wipe down before I send it out to somebody. The deal on this amp is it's got weak tubes in it. Definitely has weak tubes, not a question about it. It's got 572Bs in it. It uses 4 572Bs. I bought it knowing that it had weak tubes. The guy who had it, I'm assuming he overdrove it. Kind of like what I'm going to show you today on it. We're going to be driving a 2995 into it, which is never recommended. This radio puts out way more power than this amplifier really needs to have driven into it, but since the tubes are already weak, we'll just do a demo just to show that the amp does put out power. The radio itself does like 200, 225 peak. I think it does like 75 or 80 watts average. We'll do a demo of it real quick, just the radio. The Bird 43 we'll be using today, like I said, it's brand new. I just ordered it a few days ago and it just arrived today. 1000 watt slug. And we'll be Bird peak kit. And we'll be looking at the bottom scale for just the radio. Audio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hello 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about 225, 230 out of just the radio. I was going to turn that off, but I'll just leave it on. We'll go ahead and key up the amplifier. We'll test it out. Amp is now keyed. We'll come over here. Audio 1, audio 1, 2. Audio. Alright, so about 900 watts peak with 200 going in. If you know anything about these amps, you know that that's way too much drive to get that kind of output power. It shouldn't take probably half of that to get that out of it. Just for kicks, we'll go to average. So almost 200 watts average. And anyway, I think that's going to sum up the amplifier. Like I said, it's got these 572Bs in it, but I mean, they really don't have any value because obviously they're getting weak. Preferably, I'd like to ship the amp with no tubes in it, and I'd make somebody a pretty good deal on it. In working condition, I think these things fetch like 500 to 600 bucks, maybe a little bit more. I'll be selling it for considerably less than that. I'm not looking to break one off at anybody. That's why I'm doing this video. I want you to know that the tubes are weak in it. I'm not going to say, you know, that it's tested and it's full output or anything, because obviously it's not. With what I'm putting into it, overdriving, and it should be getting up over 1000 watts peak. But it's only doing, like you saw, 900 with over 200 going in. So in summary, the amp will need new tubes. 811s or 572Bs, whichever you prefer. I think you can get a quad set of 811s for like 120 bucks. Cosmetically, like I said, about a 7 out of 10. It's got some case screws missing. It's got some wear down there. Trying to think anything else I can tell you. It will need a foot pedal or a you know, a key and relay. But I think that's about it. Alright, hope you enjoy the video. If you're interested in the amp, email me, worldsdirtiestbird173@yahoo.com, or you can drop a comment here on YouTube, and I'll get back to you through it. As a last resort, I'll put it up on eBay, but I promise you that you'll be able to get it cheaper from me outside of eBay. So if you're interested in it, shoot me a message, and we'll talk to you later. 73s. Bye-bye.